class, and welcome to Math Minutes video number 30. Let's congratulate ourselves. This is the last video in semester 1 for Algebra 1. You've done it. This is awesome. In our last lesson, turn to page 52 in your notebooks. We are going to figure out how to how to write an equation that is perpendicular to a given line that passes through a very specific point. Our previous lesson in video 29, we did this but with parallel lines. This is the identical operation. It's the identical thing, except all we have to do is pay attention to a perpendicular slope instead of a parallel slope. So let's take a look at page 52. We're going to write the equation of a line that is perpendicular to our given line and passes through this point, 5, 0. So, because the new line is to be perpendicular with the first line, the slope will become opposite and inverted. So we first convert the given slope to its perpendicular form. Our given slope is 5. Where is that again? It's our m position in our equation. It is 5. Opposite of positive is negative, and the opposite of 5 is 1/5, because remember 5 can be written like that. Invert, flip it over, we end up with 1/5. Now everything's identical to what we did in the previous lesson, but instead of using the original slope given, we will use our new slope that we just converted to a perpendicular slope. So let's plug this in. Y equals mx plus b. So we're going to substitute, and let's use the point we were given was 5, 0. So y is 0. Our new slope is negative 1/5. We multiply that by x, which is 5, and let's discover what our new value for b is. Well, negative 1/5 times 5 is negative 1. If you'd like to see that or write notes here, that would look like negative 1/5 times 5, and let's do it that way, right? Because any integer like that can be made a fraction by putting a 1 under it. We are multiplying a negative times a positive, so our answer is negative. And how do we multiply fractions? 1 times 5 and 5 times 1. That reduces down to 1. So negative 1 is our new value for b. After we do what? Add 1 to both sides, we end up with b equaling 1. Now we're ready to write our equation, but instead of y equals 5x, like was given here at the beginning, instead of 5x, it is negative 1/5 x, and we found our value for b to be 1. Okay, I know that was quick, but it was very similar to our previous lesson. Let's turn to the last page, unless I add something, but this is the last page of your notebook, and let's practice writing lines that are parallel or perpendicular to a given line that passes through a very specific point. So let's figure out what we're doing here. First is write a parallel line. Here's our equation. Here's the point. Do we have to do anything to the slope? No. What are we going to do? Substitute this coordinate into a new equation. Y is 6 equals m, which we look to our original here. We've been given that it's 2. X is 0 plus b. Let's figure this out. 6 equals 2 times 0 is 0. B. So our b is 6. What's our new equation going to be? It's going to be y equals 2x plus 6. So you can see our original line was crossing the intercept at 3 on the y-axis. This new equation, this line is going to be passing at positive 6 on the y-axis. It's going to be a parallel line, but it's just going to be like, shifted up. All right. Number 2, write a perpendicular line. That means we have to convert our slope. What will our new slope be? Opposite, so it'll be positive. Invert 1/2 makes it 2. Now we simply substitute in. Y is 3 equals m. Our new one is 2. X is 2. And let's figure out what b is going to be. 3 equals 2 times 2 is 4 plus b. Opposite, golden rule it. Let's do it on both sides. That becomes 0. 3 minus 4 is negative 1 equals b. Now we have all of our elements, so our new equation, perpendicular line, perpendicular to this line that passes through this point, will be y equals our new slope and our new value for b, 2x minus 1. Our next one, again, let's pay attention. Are we looking for a parallel line or a perpendicular line? This one is saying perpendicular. So we have to do our little m first. Let's figure out what our new m will be. Opposite of positive is negative. Invert 4 means 1/4. Now let's substitute in y is 1. M is now negative 1/4. X is 6, and let's find b. Well, let's see. 1 equals, what is negative 1/4 times 6? Oh my goodness. It's negative 3/2 after it's reduced. All right? Just trust me on that. Now you can take the time if you'd like, but of course we'll practice these in class. I just want you to follow the steps. How do we solve for b? We have to add a 3/2. We're going to add 3/2 here, and I'm going to tell you, let's do that one. We're going to add 1 plus 3/2. What? Oh my goodness. I have to change this to what? I have to have a common denominator. So let's make it 2. Now I can add 5/2. So b equals 5/2. What's my new equation going to be? Y equals new slope, negative 1/4 x, and our new value for b, positive 5/2. Our last one, what are we doing? Parallel line. That means, yay, I don't have to do anything. I can keep the 3. Let's just substitute. Oh, look at that, 0, 0. 0 equals m is 3 times 0 plus b. 0 equals b. All right, don't freak out again over the 0. It just passes through the origin. So that means our new equation is going to be y equals 3x, right? Plus 0, which actually, sometimes you'll just see that. You don't even have to have it there. But sometimes for graphing purposes, I like to put it there to remind myself I'm just going to start graphing in the middle. Congratulations, you just finished the last worksheet in your Math Minutes video series, Algebra 1, Semester 1. Bring your completed notebook to class, and I think you're going to be pleased if you've worked diligently through the semester to keeping up your notebook. I'm very proud of you for all the effort you've put in. I look forward to seeing you in class with your completed notebook.